The Gator Bowl. Clemson 38, Kentucky 35. Now, this was more high scoring of a game than I thought it would be. I thought Clemson defense would be able to, control Kentucky's offense. I know it was a couple sloppy seconds in this game, sloppy moments. I know Devin Leary, game on the line, did throw an interception. No surprise for me at all. Figured Clemson might get one or two off of him. They got one or two, I believe, one or two off him when he was at NC State when they played at Clemson last year. Not surprised that Devin Leary late game threw a pick, but let's get into it. So Clemson would start with a 39-yard field goal. Kentucky would start with a punt. Kentucky would score a 22-yard Barry Brown touchdown run. Set up by a 43-yard Ray Davis run. With 10-17 left in the second quarter, Clemson scores a 1-yard Phil Moffitt touchdown run. Set up by a 28-yard Jake Barnstable catch. Then Kentucky would answer with a 5-yard Dane Key touchdown catch. Set up by a 58-yard Dane Key catch. Kentucky would start the second half with a 100-yard Barry Brown kickoff return touchdown, while Clemson would start with a punt. And then Clemson would score a 1-yard Phil Moffitt touchdown run set up by an 18-yard Troy Stellato catch, but the 2-point would be no good. Then Devin Leary gets sacked and fumbled, which leads to a Cade Klubnik interception, which will lead to a Devin Leary interception, which will lead to a 28-yard field goal for Clemson. So Devin Leary with back-to-back turnovers. Then Barry Brown would fumble, which would lead to a 29-yard Phil Moffitt touchdown run setup, and the 2-point would be good. Then Kentucky would have a 60-yard Barry Brown touchdown catch set up by a 15-yard Dane Key catch. Clemson would answer with a 52-yard field goal. Kentucky would answer with a 1-yard Ray Davis touchdown run set up by a 72-yard Jordan Dingle catch. Then Clemson would answer with a 3-yard Phil Moffitt touchdown run set up by a 16-yard Antonio Williams catch. The 2-point would be good, and that's when Devin Leary throws the pick with the game on the line, causing Clemson to win by 3. I did pick Clemson to win this Gator Bowl, mainly because, like I said, the familiarity with Devin Leary at quarterback, the ability for him to turn the ball over. I know he can get a little turnover prone. I know Kentucky offense, if Ray Davis isn't the focal point, if the run game isn't on point, Devin Leary, if you put too much on the shoulders, it won't look as good, which they put up 35, so I was partly wrong there, but 3 total turnovers in this game for Devin Leary is not going to lead to success against most teams in this college football landscape, especially in a bowl game. So shout out shout out Clemson for getting the dub. Cade Klubnik gets a dub. I'm curious to see what Clemson does next year at quarterback. In my opinion, Cade Klubnik was lackluster. I know to start the year he was top 5 in Heisman voting before the season. That quickly faded. I actually had questions behind that if you remember in the chats, but yeah, I'm not really a fan of Cade Klubnik. He had the keys this year, didn't look great. He took over the keys last year for DJU, didn't look great. Kind of looked the same. They even brought over TCU's offensive coordinator last year, which I told Trent in the chats, I don't give him much credit for Max Duggan and TCU because if we remember last year, Max Duggan wasn't a starter. It was actually Chandler Morris. Then Chandler Morris didn't play so well. Max Duggan took over, and he just took the job and never looked back. I thought Duggan was the short starter from the jump, but hey. But we got to move on.